Is that it?
That's it.
Hey, here we are. We're back again.
What's up, everybody? We're here. We're in it.
Yeah, this is Donjones After Dark.
Hey, that's Italian.
I
That's Italian for dungeons, ain't it?
I didn't finish my Duolingo. Can we skip the Italian this time?
Gotta do your homework, man.
Sure.
Yeah, we're back. Dungeons After Dark, Heroes at Large. Had a great time last time fighting Clark the Dream Spider.
Excellent time.
We have a guest here. We'll introduce ourselves. Let's go around. Introduce yourselves.
Oh, hi, I'm Aaron. I'm playing Xyzall the Wise. He's a halfling wizard. Yeah.
I'm Lance. I'm playing Edwin Reach, the dastardly pirate.
I'm Tom. I'm playing Mika Thrashclaw. He's an Outlander barbarian.
I'm Zach. I'm playing a monk named Cleetus. He is a monk named Cleetus.
There you have it. Outlander barbarian, you say?
Yes, he's a wretched Outlander barbarian, just hiding in the wild.
Is he prone to romance?
Quite possibly.
I don't know if y'all saw that meme I posted where it was like, the only reason to be a DM is to romance your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's a good
it's
one.
true.
Xyzall and/or Aaron, tell us about last time.
Last time on Dungeons After Dark, Heroes at Large, we made our way inland shores because we were chased by a storm, right? We're on a nice vessel. I don't know if we ever named. Did we ever name that vessel?
It has a name
It has a
already.
name. So we sought the comforts of inland shore. We stopped at a little town called La Rue. It's a little boggy port town that is inhabited by mostly gnomes. We went into the tavern there. We made a few friends, made a few enemies. We sought out Pip Pit, who is now our guide. We heard a little rumors from here or there.
Tip.
Tip. That's right.
Tip.
Tip.
Just the tip.
Just a tip.
Just the tip.
He's a freaky little guy who loves bald heads. He's a good one. That's a good NPC. We heard rumors that deep inland in the swamps was a mysterious creature known as Clark the Dream Spider. People go there to seek their deepest, fondest wishes or make their dreams come true, and most of them never come back. Seeking riches and glory, the party decided to venture forth and find Clark the Dream Spider. Searching it, they came upon a very large tree that had been completely engulfed in spider webs that seemed to be made of very tight garrote wire. Seeking him out, Xyzall the Wise, decided I would battle him in the dreamland, and I was like, knock me out, somebody knock me out. And then the monk over here, a monk named Cleetus, remembered that, I can just get you in one of them rear naked chokes, brother, and you just, So a battle raged on outside while I was exploring the dream space, and these other adventurers, without my help, ended up killing Clark the Dream Spider, also with NPC Lassie, current name, actual real name unknown. And I believe that's where we left off. I'm still in the dream sphere, in the alternate plane of existence. They had just killed Clark the Dream Spider.
And you did forget to mention the side quest when our boy Cleetus went to the...
That's right, Mercurio.
And Mercurio's worried about his nephew Freddy.
Mm-hmm.
He is worried about his nephew Freddy. Yeah,
That was kind of the push to get us down the Clark the Dream Spider.
Yes, it was.
And Cleetus is always in search for all the stuff he needs to build his most beautiful still to make these magical brews.
Well, I got the ingredients list. I don't understand the code very well, so I'm trying to pick up pieces of it as I go. Because I don't know exactly how to use the steel. I think that's where I started. Is I can build it, but making what I need to make is still a process.
So, we're going to start with the fellows in the real fantasy world. Clark lays dead at your feet. The spiders have ceased to become hostile.
The spider
You're not there. You don't
swarms?
know.
Is that what you're talking about? The swarms?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, they're all gone. So I'm gonna, I guess, have a look around. I want to. So we just killed Clark, right?
Correct.
I want to see if he's got anything valuable on him.
Okay. You want to search that spider?
Yeah, I want to search that spider.
Okay.
That's. Do I got any investigation? I do not. It's 11.
Okay. So the gnome torso coming up out of where Clark's eyes would be is clutching tightly in each hand a fiery orange gem about the size of a baseball in each hand. Just like a sort of glow within.
Same color gems?
And
Different color?
Xyzall's passed out, huh?
Yeah.
The one man who might be able to tell you what these are is not here.
Yeah.
You don't even know where he is.
Yeah, we don't even know where he is. Whew. I'm gonna leave those be, but I'm gonna be like, hey, Edwin,
Yes.
do you see these things, man? They're glowing.
Yeah, don't touch them.
Yeah. That's kind of that's
Don't touch
that's what the
glowy
abbot used to
things.
tell me is if you come up on something in the woods that's glowing, you do not put your hands on it because it can't be anything good. But maybe our friend can help us figure this out.
We need the tiny wizard.
We need the tiny wizard. So I got a guy I'm looking for. Freddie, do you want to start looking for the wizard, and I'll look
Yes,
for my guy?
Search party.
Okay.
Leslie, help.
So
Help search the area.
yeah. So I guess we're just gonna start looking around.
Okay. You have a general sense of the direction in which Xyzall was pulled away, and which Clark came from.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to head that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
That way in the
Okay, give me... So you are still surrounded by this shiny, very shiny metal thread. That was his webbing. It's everywhere. You'll be passing through that.
Well, I mean, I'm a monk. I mean, I got advantage on some slipping through some stuff, right?
Do you?
Maybe.
I mean, you tell me. I mean, you blew a lot of Kai points last time.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I got. Nah, I mean,
If you want to blow some Kai points, I'll give you advantage.
no.
You can't have that many left.
That's
I
a
got
good
I got
DM. Just
plus
give me all
5.
your
I got
stuff.
plus 5 to stealth. I mean, I can stealth my way through.
Okay.
Because
see?
obviously, I'm not just gonna go brashing through all this stuff that I know is gonna hurt me.
You're doing it. You're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm gonna stealthily walk through whatever we're walking through to try to find our friends.
Well, I mean, you got a plus 5 bonus. I need 3 rolls.
Okay, that's 15. That's 19. And that's 16.
Wowee. You are like Catherine Zeta-Jones
I was about to say that.
in that film with Sean Connery. And you are just sexily just
Crown?
sliding in between these razor-sharp wires. Edwin, reach.
Edwin impressed.
17, 13, 18.
I
Wow.
imagine him just slashing through it, you know?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Well, I did cut the one with my sword.
With a nat 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a nat 20. And there was some resistance before it parted.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, you guys... I know you got nicked like 3 times. Did you got nicked once, I think?
No, I haven't been nicked at all.
Well, I think him slicing off the pad of his finger and taking a few other slices, y'all are like, okay, we got to be careful.
Yeah.
Got to be careful. And you get your way through, and you arrive at a clearing. And what you see ahead of you is another massive dead tree that
Shut up.
a massive dead tree that has a bunch of gnarled roots, cavities underneath it looks like. But the major feature of this clearing is that in the air above the clearing is a series of pools in the air hanging with a mirror-like reflection.
Like a web
No.
Flowing
Like
water?
almost like flat portals in the air
that look like water?
that have a mirror-like surface.
That, like, I can see my reflection in them.
Yes.
Okay.
And hanging out of these pools, you see silvery lines attached to bodies wrapped in the silvery metal webbing.
Okay.
They are hanging, and there are these silvery lines, but the silvery lines connecting them halfway to the pools sort of they start to go see-through.
Uh-huh. They get thin.
They get thin and they become almost ethereal. and they pass into the pools, and with all of these bodies hanging, wrapped in
So their connection to the pool looks transparent.
as it enters the pool. Yes.
Okay.
How high up?
These bodies are 10 foot. The pools are maybe 30.
Okay. So there's quite a bit of space between the bodies and the pools.
Correct. Yeah.
You know, I think
20
if,
feet.
I think if we can separate the line from the pool, that they might fall.
I would hope so.
I'm gonna try to use a dagger or a dart
Okay.
and see if I can separate that that connection. Whew. How far up there are they?
10 feet.
Oh yeah. That's a 17.
Okay. So you pick one of the lines that a body is hanging from, and you throw that dart with precision, and it ping bounces off, and you hear another melodic strumming of a chord sound, and you hear from an unknown place, I wouldn't do that.
Hello? Show yourself.
Well, I don't know if you really want to see me.
Well, I've seen a lot of things, brother.
Okay, just don't be scared.
All right.
And from the side of the huge, old rotten tree, around the side comes a spider about the size of a Labrador. But it has a child's head.
Jesus.
He says, well, hi.
Ye be friend or foe?
Oh, I'm just a boy.
No, Edwin, this one seems
I'm just a poor boy. Nobody loves me.
this one seems conflicted, but okay. What's your name, little one?
Freddie?
Freddie. Hey, Freddie.
Yeah, Freddie Mercurio.
Freddie.
Oh, no.
Freddie, your uncle is looking for you. Is his uncle, right?
Yeah.
Nephew Freddie. Okay, cool. Just making sure. You know, your uncle's been looking for you, buddy.
Well, I mean,
What happened to you?
well, I'm just a poor boy, and I need no fantasies. But I came out here to see Clark because I've always been small of stature, and now I've become a monstrosity. I told Clark I wanted to be strong like he is.
Oh. Yeah, you see, the thing about things that promise things to you is they always take your words and twist them, so they take things pretty literally. That's why nobody really likes genies, because they're kind of douchebags. Clark was a douchebag. But, we could probably find somebody who can fix this. I mean, your uncle might be able to fix this.
I don't know. I don't know if I can go back to society. I think just
Oh, you're not going back to society anytime soon.
right. I was thinking, easy come, easy go. Will you let me go?
Do you want to come?
Freddie, could you climb up there and release the other bodies?
Oh, well, see, the thing is, I've noticed that when Clark releases the bodies, if the thread is cut, they get real stinky.
Real stink.
I think we're gonna have to go in there. We're gonna have to get him out and wake him up. I don't know how to do that. The portals. Is there the pools up here? Are there any other that are on ground level?
No, that's the only one. That's the only one. I've seen Clark follow the threads into the portals. I've also seen Clark pull the threads out to this side, and when he does that, the bodies get all wriggly and they mumble a lot, and sometimes he lets them go.
So wait, he would pull them from this side?
Sometimes.
I'm gonna pull out my rope and make a lasso. See if I can lasso one of them.
Well, before we do that, how many do you think there are?
6.
There's 6. Do any of them look smaller than the others?
Yes.
There's our guy.
Shouldn't we test this theory out on one we don't know, possibly?
Good point.
So out of the 6 bodies, actually,
Just saying.
4 out of the 6 bodies are of smaller stature because you're in a
obviously,
gnome
'cause
village.
Gnome village, but there's one that's a little bigger than the smaller ones, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are 2 that are of different stature. One's a little bigger, and then there's another that's like human size.
Cool. Well, let's save a gnome. We don't need to save any humans, really. Nasty creatures.
So you're gonna go for a gnome,
Yeah, one of the smaller ones.
gnome-sized.
One in the middle.
Okay. How are you gonna do this?
The rope.
Ah. Okay. So give me a whatever skill check you think.
Sleight of hand?
No.
No.
You're not pickpocketing anyone.
Acrobatics?
Performance?
Acrobatics. I'll give you that one. Yeah.
I think that's probably the closest.
Yeah, it's that or athletics.
Okay, we'll go with acrobatics. It's like a 23.
Okay, so you lasso that body
And then I'm going to
handily.
take my rope and pull it around the branch or a dead tree somewhere, and get some leverage on it and start pulling.
You see the string, it's stretching, it's taut, but it's not releasing.
Is it kind of pulling down, though? Is it?
Ever so slightly.
It was a big spider. I gotta help.
Same thing. He says, yeah, Clark would always climb up there himself and just pull on that thread.
It's probably something magical.
Probably.
Did he do anything else when he was up there? Was he saying anything?
No, I just remember him taking his little spider legs and grabbing that thread and pulling ever so gently.
Do you think the stones have something to do with this?
That's possible.
I'm gonna go get the stones.
Okay, 3 more rolls.
21. 14. And a 15.
Handily. Okay, yeah, you're dipping and sashaying through those silvery metal threads, and you get back to Clark.
Before I grab them, I'm gonna tear off a piece of my
Jerkin.
my jerkin, yeah. So I don't touch them with my hands.
Okay.
And I'm gonna grab the stones.
Okay. Yeah, you pry them out of Clark's cold, dead hands. And you look at them; they're beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like a ruby, but a little more orange with an inner light. And man, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
And you're gonna head back.
Yeah.
3 more rolls.
Wait, before he heads back, while I'm waiting on him, I'm going to take some of my oil that I have. I'm going to pour some of it on the web and try to light it on fire.
Okay.
24.
Does anything happen?
16. 20.
Dang, nat 20.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Well, you're back, no problem. You see Edwin reach, standing in front of a silvery metal strand of this webbing that is lightly on fire, and as it pizzles out as the fuel is used up, Edwin's just standing there. Huh.
Nothing. No effect to the wire at all.
The metallic, silvery looking wire did not burn up. No.
It's worth a try.
Okay. So now I have the stones. I want to just like bring them close to the portals and see if there's any effect that I can see.
So, as you bring them close to the portal, you and actually throughout the entire, as you're passing through the metal webbing, you see that those silvery strands of metal, as you pass by each one, sort of would take on a bit of a glow as you pass. And as you come up to these bodies and everything, you see that they too take on a bit of a glow.
Okay.
They're reacting to those stones in your hand.
So I want to see. So we still have the rope attached. I want to see if I can touch the stones to the rope and then pull. Let's see if that can transfer through there.
Negative.
It didn't work.
No.
Okay. I throw one of the stones at one of the bodies.
Give me a dexterity.
Seven.
Son
of a bitch!
So that stone flies through the air, misses a body by like 7 feet,
Yeah.
hits a tree, and falls into a small sludgy pool.
I gotta get it.
Okay. So you walk over to this sludgy pool and give me an investigation.
That's a 10.
Okay. So you're fumbling around in there, and you manage to locate the stone in this murky, muddy, filthy pool. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have these 2 stones again.
I'm at a loss.
How tall are you?
I'm normal height. I guess like
6 foot.
yeah, something like that.
Just stand on my shoulders.
I think that's like you showing your tall privilege by thinking 6 foot
Is normal. Yeah, it's
normal
not.
height.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
5'9".
So as y'all are attempting this, we're going to go back to Xyzall in Dreamland. Xyzall, you're still seated at this table in this kitchen. You're digging into a pot pie. You've got a staff that you brought from the one you were in
That's the
previously.
staff of the Magi, yeah.
Well, it's a staff. It's leaning against the table. And you're eating this pot pie. That's where we left you last time.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. I'm eating a pot pie, and I'm going to survey my surroundings. I'm just going to take a little bit of an Arcana check, and I'm just going to see what I can notice with Arcana check. Where's my Arcana? It's a 23 to perceive.
So we've already established that you sort of determined that this must be a dream fabricated by someone else.
I know. So what happened was I've went between 2 of these little pocket realms, right? I'm in my childhood home right now, and then I'm also in my projection of what my ultimate end goals are, right? My wizard's tower and all that, and I went back and forth with this by using plane shift. So I know that I'm in a dreamscape or a dream realm or something. So I'm just trying to look around in my childhood home right now and see what I'm trying to perceive with that 23 and Arcana is if I can suss out if there's things in here that are links back to the material realm.
Okay.
If I can see like the
There is
the holes in the weave.
there is a round mirror next to the window.
A round mirror, what size?
2 foot by 2 foot.
2 foot by 2 foot. Okay, I'm going to go up to the mirror and I'm going
It's
to
a square, but yeah.
I'm going to go up to the mirror and I'm going to do another Arcana check on it. And I have 24.
So in the mirror, you see behind you a silvery thread that appears to be coming out of your back and leading backwards until it becomes faint and invisible after a few feet.
I'm going to like reach behind me and try to grab the thread in my hand.
You can barely sort of finger it.
Well, I just want to see if I can take it and follow it with my hand.
Okay.
It's
So-
so faint, I don't want to lose sight of it, so I just want to put it in my hand and follow it as someone would while spelunking, right? Like follow your guideline.
Yes, and the second that you touch it and you start to do that, your perception, both visible and audible, begins to fuzz a little bit. And you're onto something. You're definitely onto something.
Yeah, can I pick up the mirror that I saw?
You
The mirror?
can.
I want to take the mirror with me and follow this guideline.
It's 2 feet, which is half your size.
is ha-
It's a
that is half my
big
size.
mirror. It's
Okay.
a large mirror, and it's kind of
Okay.
heavy. So,
Okay,
but
well, I have that staff I got, so as I follow the line, I'm just spooling the line up on my staff and following it to see where it goes.
okay, and we'll go back to you guys. So, Cleetus, you have these 2 stones. You're standing there.
I'm just like, shit, man. God, I need a drink.
Take 4 points of damage. And perception check.
Why did I take 4 points of damage?
I don't know. You tell me with a perception check.
13.
You feel just the slightest bit of pain on your arm,
Fucking leeches.
and you roll up your sleeve, and yeah, you've got several leeches.
God, I strip my robe off. I'm naked.
Okay.
Edwin, help! Give me your tinderbox, man. You gotta burn these things off.
Now I grab a piece of wood and light it on fire and start burning leeches off of him.
Okay.
I knew that was gonna mean something. That murky, nasty water.
I'll let you do sleight of hand for this one.
Okay. $15.
Okay. Yeah, you somehow putting his hand in that sludgy pool for like all of like 15 seconds. You burn like 12 leeches off of
I
him.
bend over.
Oh, he got them all.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Just put your hand in it. You didn't put your ass in it.
Yeah, but they move. They wiggle around, man.
Now perception check from both of you.
Let me just go dip my cheeks in this thing, you know?
3.
18.
Okay, Edwin. After you finish burning off all these leeches and Cleetus is putting his clothes back on, you notice that one of the smaller bodies, the strand attached to it, is wiggling. And the body is kind of shaking a little bit.
The one that I lassoed?
No, a different one.
Oh, a different one.
Mhm.
Can I hear anything? Is there any...
No,
Just movement.
there's movement.
I tell him, look, that one's moving.
Here's my rope. Make another one. Make another one.
So I try to lasso that one with his rope.
Okay. This is only 10 feet above y'all, by the way.
He wouldn't touch that gnome with my rope.
8.
You can't quite get it. It's only 10 feet high, though.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
Let me give it a
Just
shot.
get on my shoulders.
Nat 20.
Wait, put on your clothes first, then get on my shoulder.
Nat 20?
Yeah,
Huh?
nat 20.
Okay.
Is that 10?
No.
Oh.
Almost. So yeah, you lasso that expertly. And with a nat 20, you can choose to climb right up on there with no effort, or I don't know, whatever it is you want to do.
I kind of do want to try to climb.
Tie it off and
I want to see if I can get up there, see if I can get the stones closer to it, and maybe that'll affect how.
just put them in your pocket, and then maybe
Yeah.
you can cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to climb. You just pop right up there with that. You lasso it and just one yank, and you're up there standing on the body.
Okay. With
And-
the stones.
With the stones, and
And I'm using my sleeves to hold on to the wire, and I have my feet on them, so I shouldn't be getting damaged at all.
yes. So when your sleeved hands touch this line with the stones, and your weight on it, you realize that there's some give to the silvery line.
I'm gonna be bouncing.
Back to Xyzall. this fuzzing of the senses is beginning to intensify. Your feet leave the ground,
Okay.
and your body begins to move backwards through the house as though it's made of mist, through trees as they begin to fade,
Hmm.
and suddenly you're in a void, a featureless void, blackness, and then you're in sparkly clouds, and you see gigantic creatures with tentacles and many eyes. And as you pass by, they look at you curiously.
Hi.
And that fades too. And you turn and look, and you see a large silvery pool. And as you pass through, you re-enter our fantasy reality. And Cleetus, I need both of you to give me dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, I'm hanging from him.
Me and Cleetus.
That's
Actually, not you. Not
that's a
you,
10.
Xyzall.
Oh, okay.
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 So, Cleetus,
Is he head first or feet first? I feel like he's head first.
No. So you see this spectral, ghostly version of Xyzall come ass first down this silvery thread, straight towards you. And this astral projection body type of Xyzall passes through you. And you feel,
Insecurity.
you feel tingly things in all the wrong places, and it disappears into the thread-wrapped body as it falls the 10 feet into the mud, and you take 3 points of damage as you land on top of this body. Xyzall, you saw yourself falling backwards,
Mm-hmm.
and as you looked down, you saw Cleetus.
Mm-hmm.
You passed through Cleetus, and
Pass through?
through Cleetus,
My
yes,
Astral.
Mm-hmm.
and into what looks like a silvery metal cocoon.
Yeah.
And
I look like Frodo from the Mirkwood.
yes, you suddenly you are tightly encased,
Mm-hmm.
and you're just wriggling around, and you are on the ground. You have fallen, and Cleetus is on top of you.
So I'm assuming with the stones loosen the strands, and I can touch them. So now that I have the stones on me and I'm close to it, I can.
You can unravel him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're like pulling this webbing off, and
Come on, little buddy. I got you.
Help me, please. I want to get out of here.
Come on. No, I try to clear his face first so he stops freaking out.
yeah.
Hey,
Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's going on? Hey.
Welcome to the real world.
First of all, that's sort of incorrect. We live here on the material plane, but that doesn't mean that all
Edwin,
of the other planes,
Xyzall's okay. He's gonna be
aren't
fine.
Real is kind of something based
I
on
keep
your
helping him.
perception.
I stopped listening.
Yeah.
You do notice though that Xyzall's wearing like fancy robes. They're like pretty. They got gold trim,
Yeah.
and they're like burgundy, and he's wearing this new hat, this shiny red hat, and he's clutching a staff in his hand.
It's like, Xyzall, buddy, did you find something in there? What did you see, man?
So it turns out that Clark the Dream Spider, he's not like a regular spider. He's almost like a strider. Have you ever heard of a strider?
Vaguely.
Vaguely. So he is in between worlds. Clark lives in between worlds, and being so, his material flesh needs to be sustained by, guts and bodies and all that stuff.
Doesn't
and
live
caloric.
anywhere.
Well, that's what I was about to say. Is that Clark is a was now.
Oh, you killed him. Great,
Yeah,
great.
he's gone.
So it's good. We We
So-
need to
so-
attack them on both
so
of these fronts.
Xyzall, I just gotta head you off. We got a friend with us,
Okay.
and just look over there. Do not freak out. He's very sensitive. His name's Freddy.
Where is he?
Look, it's right behind you, buddy.
Oh,
hi.
shit! Oh,
Yeah,
oh, and I'm
His
gonna,
name's
I'm
Freddy.
gonna go. I'm
Hey,
gonna go.
Freddy, come meet Xyzall.
I'm gonna go jump on Edwin's shoulders. I'm gonna like hug around his neck and jump on his shoulders.
See, and that's why I haven't gone home.
Well, for good reason, but we're all friends here, all right?
Okay.
Freddy is Mercurio's nephew,
Oh.
and he was here with you.
Oh.
He had a dream as well, but it seems it came to fruition in a different kind of way than he expected.
Oh, okay. It's not so bad.
Yeah, maybe we can do something about it.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's
very,
that's
very
not
bad.
that's not so
Edwin.
bad. That's okay.
Hey, you can't lie to the kid.
Hey, you know what? I mean, there's a lot of utility with having a bunch of extra limbs. I don't know what to tell you. Listen, you know what? You look pretty good.
He'd make a really good bartender.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But
He
but,
probably work really well on a ship.
but I've
That's all you care about, isn't it? Just building a
We're
crew.
gonna have
That's all we're doing.
a
We're just,
ship of nightmare
we're
creatures.
just we're just trying to build the best crew in the world.
He could crawl around in the ropes.
I mean, he could. That Freddy, you ever been on a boat before, buddy?
I'd like to.
I mean, you'd fit right in.
Well, our crew is mostly drow, and the thing that take drow into the night are creatures that look very similar to Freddy. So it might be a rude meeting of them.
I sure wish you guys had found me earlier because I've had to do things I didn't want to do to sustain life.
well, the best way for you to redeem yourself is to join our crew.
Well, we'll let the boy decide.
That might be best because I don't want to go home and.
You know,
have
I
to-
think we need to take you back to your Uncle Mercurio.
We do need to take you back to Mercurio.
We need to take
and
you back to
whatever
Mercurio.
whatever he decides, if he thinks that you'll be better with us, then we can make that call whenever it comes to it. But I feel like he's going to have a good idea what to do. He's solid dude, your uncle.
He would probably understand because I just don't want to go home because I might have to tell Mama that I just killed a man.
Whoa.
Put my fangs against his head and sucked his blood, and now he's dead.
Well, we'll just figure it out when we get there. How about that, buddy?
Well, that was just yesterday, so I hadn't done that before, and I didn't like it or anything, but I was hungry.
So we have a bag of holding, right?
Yes, he has.
So
Oh,
You have
just
it. I
just
have it. Oh.
just to keep you kind of hidden until the time is right, we're going to put you in this bag. Is that okay?
No, he can only survive in there for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, you just burp it.
Don't forget to burp it.
Okay. All right. I think that's great that his life is in my hands. Okay.
No, there's no reason
I'll
to
take
put him
on
in the
this
bag.
responsibility, I guess.
Well, I mean, we did just save you from a giant dream spider. So
Did you, or did I perhaps maybe also save you?
well,
You didn't kill the big spider, so.
As I
six
was
in one hand, half dozen in the other. You know.
as I was explaining before, the spider is in two places at one time, and you killed his physical vessel, but I killed his ethereal vessel.
I don't think we should put the boy in the bag.
Well, I don't mind.
No, be proud of your new self.
Well, it's up to you, kid.
There's no changing it.
It's fine.
Also, we can, you need blood now? Is that what you need to sustain yourself with blood? Is that what you like?
Like I said, I just ate yesterday, so I'm good for now.
But I mean, like, is that what you crave? Do you crave the blood?
Yes.
Yeah, well, there's lots of pigs and chickens and cows and stuff. We could probably just, get you on a specialized diet, maybe suited to your needs, maybe not people and with hopes and dreams and aspirations, but maybe just some farm animals.
Oh, yeah. Farm animals work. All sorts of little creatures. A lad can eat. He doesn't have to eat humans.
See, there you go. So there's some looking up for you, kid.
Wait, what shape is he in right now?
He's a big tarantula.
He's the familiar, yeah.
From one spider to another, boy.
Dill.
You're going to be all right. But you are damned ugly. And I say that as a spider myself. For the time being. God, I hate spiders.
Do we need to try to pull down the other five?
I mean, in the interest of being good stewards to the environment and where we're from, we might be heroes. So yeah, we probably should.
You
Yeah.
could be heroes.
We could be heroes
Just for one day.
just for one day
At large.
at large. Yeah. So I think we want to like vignette Getting all the other bodies.
Yeah,
down.
we'll fast forward. And what you find, it's 4 gnomes and a human. The gnomes are all from the village. The human is just a fat guy in a little suit. He was a merchant man, and they're all in various states of disarray, and they've woken up from dreams from who knows how long. And one of them says, "Whoa, where? Oh, I'm back! Oh, wow! Did the gator cane come? Did the gator cane come?
Okay.
What do you? Hello.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Oh, well there was a great storm headed this way, and it was going to wipe our town off the map. So I came out here and asked Clark to save the town.
What year do you think it is?
Well, the year of our Lord's 783.
Yeah, that's not now, buddy. You've been up there for a long time, it seems.
Oh, is the town still there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, so I guess it worked.
Sure, yeah.
It worked.
Good job.
I'm a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I do wonder if anybody I know is still alive. Anyways, I guess thank you guys. Thank you.
Hey, that's
you're welcome.
that's we're just doing what heroes are supposed to do, and if you want to tip us, that's great too. That'd be cool.
And then he's just confused, and
I turn around a magic. I turn around a magic little thing and put it. Oh, never mind. You don't. You've been to sleep for a while. Never mind.
You'll find out.
oh, okay. And then the fat
Fantasy Venmo.
the fat man in the little suit says, "I'm back in this disgusting swamp. I had all the riches. I had all the... Put me back in. Put me back in. Please."
I kind of slap him.
Oh.
Try to get him to snap out of it.
What's this, my boy?
Tip. Oh no. Never mind.
No, I have no money, my boy.
Oh.
I had money all in the world, and now you've taken it from me.
In your dreams, mister. You're free now.
Guess it's time to start all over again. And so you have yourselves a merry band.
Who was the human?
Merchant. You didn't ask his name.
Oh, okay.
Just a fat guy in a little suit. You're standing there in the clearing. It's
Head back to Mercutius.
We're going back to Mercurius. Yeah.
Yeah, Mercurium.
back to Mercurios.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, I will. Yeah, I want you all to give me 3 more rolls for navigating the maze, and I will determine how the other people do.
That's an 11.
What?
That's a crit 1.
Well, now that we have the stones, can we use the stones to...
What's our check though? What are we also checking?
This.
Oh, wait.
Dex or what?
I have the stones, so I can't be harmed by the wires.
And then you just toss them back.
I will give you advantage with the stones.
Okay. So that was an 11.
Are we doing like a dex, or are we doing like a perception, or?
19.
Acrobatics or athletics.
Oh,
And
20.
14.
Lowest was an 11.
Mhm.
You're fine.
10.
You better be thankful because you probably would have lost an appendage.
My lowest was 11.
I got a 12, a 15, and 11.
Hey, you know what? You guys are good at this.
Hey guys,
Well, we're a dex-based party.
before we
so.
go, can we take a short rest?
We could use it with a small rest.
Well, I think most of these guys that are in tow in our party, their muscles are a little atrophied and probably made
Take
jelly.
a long rest.
So we should probably maybe we should hunker down in the swamp because we're gonna have to carry them. If
Some form.
Yeah,
That's
you
some
you
fun.
all make it through the webbing,
yeah,
and all of the gnomes come out untouched. But the fat guy in the little coat, his coat is in tatters, and he is bleeding profusely everywhere.
really. You know what I'm gonna do? Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do a spell that I have, guys, and I'm going to cast rope trick. You guys know what rope trick is? Somebody give me a rope, please. Anybody have a rope?
Yeah, here.
Yeah, give me the rope. I'm going to touch that length of rope. It's 60 foot long. One end of the rope rises into the air, so you see the edge of that rise. And then what's going to do is, like, it's just going to, like, go about 10 foot and then disappear, and it's going to keep going up. I'm like, hey, let's go take a long rest. Let's all climb up. I'm going to climb up. I'm going to climb up and...
On a rope?
Come again?
Yeah, so you see how this rope goes straight up into the air?
Yeah.
And then disappears?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a cool room that's up there right now hidden that we can just chill in.
You don't know about this?
So,
What?
Yeah.
here, I'll read it for you. Would you like me to read
It's
it for
kind
you?
of like Leonid's tiny hut,
It's-
but it's in the air.
You get it. It's less big. You touch a length of rope that is up to 60 feet long. One end of the rope rises into the air until the whole rope hangs perpendicular to the ground. At the upper end of the rope, an invisible entrance opens to an extra-dimensional space that lasts until the spell ends. The extra-dimensional space can be reached by climbing to the top of the rope. The space can hold as many as 8 medium or smaller creatures. The rope can be pulled into the space, making the rope disappear from the view outside. Attacks and spells cannot cross through the entrance into the extra-dimensional space, but those inside can come out.
Can you shorten the rope? It says up to 60 feet. So if you make
Yeah,
a
I mean, I
10
said
foot
10.
rope,
I said 10. I think we can all, yeah.
I was about to say we were going to climb a 50-foot
What
rope.
we're gonna do is let's go up first, and then we'll
Pull
we'll pull up the little guys that are all atrophied, and we'll take a long rest
Okay. I'll give you that without much struggle. I will tell you that it was.
or a short rest. I'm sorry, it's the difference in Liam and this. It's a short rest.
You had a fun time getting the fat guy up there. Yeah, that's yeah. You get up there. You're in your extra dimensional treehouse, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool.
It lasts for an hour or two, so we can take a good rest. We can kind of patch up the little guys.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah.
They're like 3 inches smaller than me, so it's okay for me calling them little guys.
Yeah. Yeah. You do that. You do that. It's a fun time. And is there anything else you'd like to do while you're up there?
Yeah, while I was up there, I want to do a ritual, which is I want to ritual cast detect magic on all of the new things that I've got, and those stones.
Those stones.
Those stones.
Okay.
I want to find out what these cool new robes do and what this hat does.
What time is it? Have we cycled through a day during that rest?
It was a short rest, right?
It's
Yeah.
a short rest.
So-
It was only an hour. But like, what is it? Is it midnight yet?
Oh no.
Still pretty.
Oh yeah. I mean, y'all set out in the morning earlier that day. You went out there. Let's say it's 4 p.m. Ish.
Okay. Okay.
Ish. Okay. So, using identify. Well, in the staff, it actually has a name carved inside of it. It says a wizard's delight.
Okay.
And as you identify it, this is a +1 staff, so it's +1 to casting sorceries,
Oh.
as well as +1 to damage if you were to use it to hit someone.
Okay. And to damage.
Yeah. It can store 1 spell per day, up to level 5,
Sweet.
and it has innately it has 1 charge of which one is it? Let me see. It has 1 charge of astral projection,
Oh, sweet.
but that is a 1-time only.
Oh. Okay.
That's not a recharge.
One and done.
Yeah. So those are its properties.
Did you already have that thought of?
Mhm.
Oh wow, that's really cool. Yeah. Awesome.
Because as you saw, not everything was as it appeared
No, it
in
wasn't.
your dreams,
Yeah, I thought it was the staff of the Magi, but
which would have been badass.
it's like, yeah, that's why I dreamed of it, because it was like my dream to get that thing.
The stones are you recognize these from your school days. They're jacinth, Jacinth.
Jacinth.
Yeah, and you know that they would be used in conjunction with silver in order to planar shift or astral project.
Oh, okay.
It takes silver and jacinth, and each of these stones they're each worth 1,000 gold.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because astral projection is a badass spell.
Are they consumables, or do they?
I mean, they are used to cast the spell astral projection.
And then they fizzle? Do they fizzle out or no?
Yes, it would destroy them, but they're also worth 1,000 gold if you don't do that.
Cool. We got like 5 of those, don't we?
2.
2. Okay. And what about this thing?
It's a fancy red hat.
Okay.
What did the stones end up being? Sorry, brother. I was taking a whiz. What did you look into the stones?
Yeah. So what I'm getting out of these is these stones are what's called adjacent, right? And what we can do is we can gather up some of this silvery material. Also, some of that web is silver. It's like a silver.
So we can.
alloy.
You're saying we can use it, and we can make things out of it, and it can be a protectionist, or like we can use it for like protecting things or like blocking things.
No, what it will do is it will allow you to plane shift.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So when I came back through here, I actually came through some unknown dream plane, and I followed this silver wire all the way back here to the material plane, but I came through a few others. I even went through the cracks in between realities and saw the unnameable ones. It was really
what
cool.
did it smell like?
I waved at them. Pineapple. It was really interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, but as I was coming back, I came through. There was an air dimension that I came through that seemed to be right above us at all times, and I flew through the clouds, went through the cracks between realities, and then finally came back down here to the material plane. So there's many worlds that exist beyond this, and we live on but one of them.
I think I had a brew that my abbot did one time that took me to another plane.
I sounds about right. Yeah.
It was a little scary. Yeah. No hangover though. It was really interesting.
To Mercurios.
That's
Yes.
cool.
Yes, as we go.
All right, to Mercurio's house you go. And you know the way. It's not too far away. And as you are exiting...
Next day, I'm guessing.
No.
It's
This
like
is-
4 p.m.
Yeah, it took us like a morning to get out to the
Yeah.
tree. So
And you run into Tip Tip, and Tip Tip's like, "Hey guys! Oh God! There's a giant spider! Whoa! Oh!"
Tip. Just
Calm down.
This is Mercurio's nephew, Freddie. You've known Freddie.
Freddy?
Freddie, he's fine. He's got a little issue we're dealing with. But try not to be insensitive.
Ew.
Yeah, no.
Well, Marna's not gonna like this.
Well,
Yee.
all we can do is be accepting and try to help.
he's gonna need a specialized diet now as well. So it's like second puberty
He drinks blood.
essentially.
Right. Do you guys need me to keep touring you around much longer?
I think we're good.
I think we just need to make it back to town.
Yeah, we're tired.
And you know it's right. It's that way, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Yeah.
And he runs off and he keeps looking back at Freddy. Yeah, you get to Mercurio's. There's smoke coming out of the top of the tree,
I want to approach the door and kind of like knock on it.
and the door
Like,
opens wide.
Freddie, go around. Just go over there. Just wait.
He goes, "Oh, you're back, boys. Hello.
Mr. Mercurio, listen.
Yes, darling.
We found Freddie, and
Oh.
he's alive.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much.
But he's a little different.
He's a spider. Well, kind of half spider.
Freddie, come here.
Well, are you sure?"
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
yeah. Come on, Freddie.
It's real bad.
And he kind of shamefully shuffles from behind a tree, and Mercurio cocks an eyebrow and he says, Well, now that is something.
We were hoping you'd know what to do in a situation like this. He is your nephew.
Well, we certainly can't tell his mother.
No.
No. Ran away to the circus.
Or with pirates.
Or he can.
Edwin has offered to take him under his wing. We do have a crew. It's stable employment. We have a 401k and pension.
Well, I would say that he
they
could
get a percentage of the plunder. It's a pretty
It's
damn good
lucrative.
deal.
It's a fair shake.
It's a fair shake.
Freddy, baby. I would say that you could work at the brewery, the moonshinery here, but frankly, darling, it just wouldn't be good for business.
You'd scare all the customers away.
So I think maybe you should play pirate for a while. Yeah.
And you know,
I love you as an uncle. I love you. I do dearly.
And honestly, we would probably be trying to find somebody who could change him back, and we'd attempt to bring him back to you as long as things go well.
Oh, that'd be lovely. In the meantime, I will concoct a story. Yes.
For taking your nephew off your hands and, providing the service, what do you have to offer?
Oh, honey. Not money.
A flip. Oh,
Oh, no. Money's not necessary, but we do have a brewer that could use some help with the still he's trying to make.
Well, we wouldn't try to extort you, sir, but as we are taking in your ward, if you do have anything to spare, or any parts or anything like that can help me in my path, I think we'd be okay.
You can rummage around in my basement if you like.
I appreciate it.
Just really get in there.
In your basement?
I started walking.
And I'll give you a gallon of my finest shine.
That's what I like to see.
Do we have a deal?
We have an accord.
And you see him, he spits in his hand, runs it down his backside, and goes, "Yes, we do." He says, "Now, I would like an update on Freddy at least once a year, if possible.
I think we could do that.
Don't bring him to visit. I would just like word.
He doesn't look good.
Horrifying, honestly.
Freddy, darling, what did you do?
Edwin, do you think the drow are gonna take?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
oh, they're gonna be terrified. They're gonna be terrified.
Well, that's probably for the best because he is a small child. He needs to learn confidence, I guess. So.
Yeah.
And yeah, he says, "Well, Uncle, I wanted to be strong and powerful, and I mean, I'm not a weakling anymore. I just people tend to scream when they see me. So he says, well, that is true. I would go off and play pirate and find a cure or drown in the ocean. But I love you dearly. I do, and I will tell your mother that you ran off to the circus." Okay. Love you, Uncle Mercurio. Love you too, Freddy. Yeah, and so you rummage around in his basement. Give me, investigation.
4.
Ooh, that's bad news.
Hey, can I go down there with him and help? Can I go down and help?
You can give him the help action for rummaging.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him help.
Look,
You
I'm
do fit
looking.
into small
I'm
spaces.
looking. I got rivets. I'm mostly looking for good, solid sheets of.
I know, but I'm little. I got little eyes, and look, there's a couple of corners over here you missed. So
Yeah. 5.
well,
He's all wiped out. He's all wiped out. It's a shame.
Well, at least we got a child spider.
I did not see that coming.
You created it.
Yeah. But to take him on the ship.
this man's collecting.
I mean,
Oh,
you really
boy.
gotta think somebody that's gonna set sails and stuff. Like a spider would be very
like the crow's nest.
Like, can you imagine? Like, if
Yeah.
anything happens, he can fix the sail. Like, he can make a sail from his butt.
He's gonna.
Like, I mean, talk about a good sailor.
We're gonna have to get him so much sunscreen, though. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe we just travel at night. We'll figure it out.
Okay, so you strike out finding supplies. And you're going to head back to the ship. Do y'all want to take a really quick break or...
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a quick break.
Yeah.
Quick break.
That's us. We're back. So yeah, you've dealt with Mercurio. You're about to head wherever you're about to head. Where is that? Where y'all going?
I think we're heading to Lucian-Loki Lake.
We should escort the people back to the town.
Yeah, of course.
There might be rewards for some of these people.
I think I will climb in that bag now.
Oh yeah, go on, little buddy. Come on, you can get in there.
Okay.
You can fit in the mouth of the bag, I guess.
Oh yeah. He climbs in there and he goes, I'll just take a nap.
You do that, bud.
Okay. Thanks for saving me.
Well, you're not a monster by nature. You know, we discussed this many times in our party.
Thanks, guys. Good night. And that's that. And you walk back to town, and the little gnome who thought that the gator cane had just come through is looking around and he goes, wow, they've really built this place up, huh? Huh. That's cool. I wonder if
A lot of creatures out here in the swamp.
I wonder if Betty's still single. Huh. And yeah, y'all walk into town, and these guys, some of them are a couple of them are recognized instantly because they haven't been gone too long, and it's a great reunion. They're very happy to have them back. A couple of the other ones just kind of wander off to go find their families if they are even still there.
Okay, well, bye, guys. It's okay. You're welcome, I guess.
Thank you.
Is there like a mayor or a magistrate of this little rue? We should probably notify the magistrate and let him know that Clark the Dream Spider will not be plaguing his people anymore.
I'm gonna pull out one of my brochures I got at the town's information center and be like, "Oh yeah, here's the mayor's house is right over here, so we know exactly where it is."
Okay.
I wrote it down. I got all the brochures.
Yeah. The mayor's house is also the council chambers. You know, he lives in an adjoining hut, and yeah, he's there. And you knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock. And it says, "Yes,
Magistrate,
Yes, that's me.
we've solved an issue for your town.
Oh, do tell.
Clark the Dream Spider, are you aware of this menace?
Nasty bugger.
He will plague your people no more.
Is that so?
Very much, sir.
Have you any proof?
I pulled the stones out.
Shiny. Very shiny.
And some of his webbing.
Just sign right. Just sign right here. Tip.
My boy, my
That's
boy,
tip.
my boy, my boy. I'm not in the habit of giving handouts. This town has to be run prim and proper, on a shoestring budget.
What about your dock workers? Are they?
And our shoestrings are short.
I wonder why.
Now, you say that Clark the Dream Spider is no more?
Oh, he did.
Yeah, we can all attest to that. That's very much the reality here.
Well, bring me proof.
We have your proof. We have the stones.
Those are pretty gemstones, yes.
Okay.
Would you like to donate them?
No, I'll tell you what. Here, I have proof for you. I want you, and I'm gonna pick up my bag. Here, just poke your head inside. Just poke. Just take a little peek see.
What's...
Just take a little peek see.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
And I'm gonna put it in.
Ew.
He's-
Freddy?
And you hear,
Why, that was Freddy.
He's adjusting to his new form. Okay. Silencio.
What the devil happened to the boy?
Clark did it to him. It's quite ugly.
And I can assure you that we would not have Freddy right now unless it was over Clark the Dream Spider's dead body. So therefore, you have your proof, sir.
Well, look, give me your hand there, sir. You have my thanks. The town thanks you.
Spit in it. You gotta spit in it.
Do you have some ailment? Good lord, what's wrong with the boy?
He's figuring.
Yeah, you know wizards. They're weird.
Anyhow, yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate this. Of course, I'll send someone out to confirm. In the meantime, you have our port in a storm. Anytime you wish.
So no docking fees?
No docking fees.
Awesome.
I waive them.
Is there anything you can tell us about Loose and Lucky Lake? That's where we're headed to next.
Ah, the town of debauchery. Yes. People go there to gamble and booze and stuff such as that. Now, I don't gamble. As I said, shoestring budget and all.
Is it an island? Is it a boat? What?
Well, there is a large boat, which is the casino, and it is on a lake, and it is full of loose and sometimes lucky people.
What kind of defenses do they have? A place with that must have lots of gold. How do they protect all of it?
Well, it is a boat, as I said, run by a man who watches his pennies. Ancient man by the name of Mr. Slice.
Hey, why are you asking about
Mr. Slice.
defenses?
Yes.
He's a human?
No.
You said
No.
man.
Well, I'm a man, am I not? What is a man?
I don't know. I figured you were a they.
Yeah. What do you wait? What do you mean by that? What are you saying?
Yeah.
They, them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can be whatever
All
you wanna
right,
be.
fellas. All right, we don't have to get into specifics of everything. We're all just trying to live in this world.
Anyhow,
Yeah, we're all man.
defenses. There are a lot of half-orcs on that boat. I know that.
Half-orcs.
Yes. Half-orcs. That's their muscle, as you would say.
Yeah, they too are man.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
And we are men.
And we are men.
Do they have dogs?
We are Devo. Sorry.
I don't know what Devo is, but dogs. I don't know of any dogs. No. Although they have had that problem with that shark.
Oh, a shark.
I don't. Yeah. I don't. Some nasty business with a vigilant, wild shark of sorts that has made its home in the lake.
How do people get on the boat? Does it stay in the lake?
Yes. Gangway.
Wait. I heard about
Oh,
this
so it
shark.
stays at port.
What was it called?
I think I heard tell that it is called El Meca del Diablo.
Oh boy.
But I don't know any more.
Tom, you awake?
Yeah, I'm awake now. Holy.
I know that no one can swim in the lake after dark.
Good note. Good
It's
note.
been like that for some time.
Well, I'm gonna go to the boat and work on some brewing. I guess we got our coordinates. Let's set sail, fellas.
Okay. So y'all walk back to the boat. What are y'all doing on the boat?
We want to introduce Freddie, of course,
Yeah,
to
of
the
course.
crew. I'm going to explain everything to the crew.
I'm gonna leave that to Edwin. I'm gonna go to my setup, and I have all the extra stuff I got from the town, so I'm gonna start piecing together more of my steel. I think I'm 3/4 of the way there. I still
Me?
have missing pieces.
Yeah.
After introductions made to the crew, I'm gonna be like, a familiar, please, Dill.
What do you need, boy?
Do you remember Freddie from before? You remember Freddie?
Are you up on the deck?
Yeah, we're up on the deck.
He goes, yeah, freaky little kid. Oh, no, the kid.
Yeah, so Freddie is gonna. He's going through his second puberty, right? He's in a different, interesting form, and he's gonna take some adjusting. I would like you as my familiar to help him along in this transition and stay by his side, and just keep him company while he's up there, and show him the ropes of what it's like to curb your appetite when it comes to blood. We shall not be waking up any of us to fangs around our necks. Do you understand me, Dill?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I get it.
So I know that you've had many years dealing with this, and
Too many years. So many years. Oh, would that I was dead. Oh, my soul is tired. Oh, woe is me.
Well, this is very important, Dill, and it should give you some purpose.
I'll have to look at that thing all day and all night.
If you do not do this, I will leave you as a spider instead of
Oh
changing
no!
your form.
Oh no!
Okay.
No, please don't do that to me, boy.
Would you like to be a seagull again?
Yeah, I would, so I can shit on things.
I know you. It's a good time, huh? Well, help the boy transition. And upon you doing a good job as my familiar, I will change your form once more.
It's a deal. It's a bloody deal, my friend.
Let me just do a little. Give me a little.
Doopy. Now, Edwin and
We don't have
Cleetus.
sucking our bloods in the middle of the night.
Edwin and Cleetus. Give me a second here. As you walk down these steps into the large open area just below the deck, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Both of us?
Yes.
17.
Okay.
17.
Okay. So
Them boys hot. Them boys rolling hot.
a net falls over you, and you both kind of dodge to the side. And as you do this, you hear the whip of crossbows. So, Edwin, if I'm not mistaken, your AC is a 14.
Yes.
Cleetus?
AC 13.
Okay.
I'm going to deflect it.
Which ones? How many can you deflect?
When an attack roll that includes bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage hits you, you can reduce the attack's total damage by 1d10 plus 7.
Okay. So, Edwin, you hear these whips of crossbows,
Mm-hmm.
and a crossbow bolt goes right into your eyeball
Nice.
and sticks. And
Gave the man an eye patch.
you feel your eye pop like a grape and feel the jelly of it running down your face.
Oh my god.
That was the 10th nat, and it was a 20.
Oh, fuck.
You lost an eye from a super 20.
Is that reviews?
Cleetus, how many of these can you deflect? You're getting hit by 3.
It's just one.
Just one. Okay.
If I reduce it to 0, I can redirect it. So. But it has to be a creature I can see.
Edwin, you take 30 points of damage as you are
I'm at
pincushioned.
0.
Okay, so you fall unconscious with an arrow sticking out of your eye. A bolt. Cleetus, you take 16 points of damage. And you see Edwin on the ground, just blood pooling under him. And from behind crates and barrels.
Wait, I want to deflect one of those attacks.
Yeah, no, I counted it.
Okay. But I want
what's
to
it?
I want to redirect it if I can.
Oh, sure.
So that's 1d10 plus 7. That's a 14. So that's attack went to 0.
Yeah.
So I can redirect it. Some of the attacks forth, I can choose a creature I can see within 5 feet, or a creature you can see within 60 feet that isn't behind total cover, if the attack was ranged.
Yeah, they're under partial cover, but not total. So
they must succeed a DC 10 or take 2d6 plus 3 of the same damage dealt.
okay. So, and what you see after all these bolts go off is a bunch of half orcs hiding behind barrels, and various things around. And you spot one of them, his head peeking over with this crossbow aimed at you, and you redirect that bolt, and he succeeds, but he will take how much damage?
It's if he succeeds, then he doesn't take any damage.
Okay. Yeah, it goes right by his head. And that's initiative.
From just these two or everyone?
It'll be everyone.
That's a 22.
17.
Where's my?
We're the damn drow.
It's a 12 for me, sir.
It's a good question.
So, Madame Bovary comes from behind a crate.
Is that the slaver?
Yes. And she has Pipsqueak under the crook of her arm, and she has a dagger to his throat. And she says,
Pip, no! No, Pip!
She says, You? You, sir. You. Do you remember me?
I don't recall.
Well, I will have you lay down your arms, or I will gut this child like a fish. I promised this. I will save that dirty-ass pirate over there, and no harm will come to you or any of your other members. I will promise you that.
So she has the kid in the crook of her arm,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I'm near the exit.
You're in the middle. Yeah, you're... Yeah, yes. Yeah, you're not far past the steps.
I don't have any arms on me.
Kneel down and don't move, or I kill this child. I will slit his throat the second you head for those stairs, or attempt to save him or attack anyone in any way. And your dirty little pirate friend over there. I mean, he's already dying.
All right now. Let's just everybody be cool. And I get down on my knees.
Okay. So, and you end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I'm going to prepare an action though.
which is?
I'm going to think about exactly where my bolts are.
Okay.
My daggers.
So she says, boys, set the net back up, tie this one up, and they come, they tie you up.
I'm gonna if I could. Well, my prepared action would be to hide a dart.
Sleight of hand.
10.
They see it and they take it out of your hand. They strip you of everything. The same thing. They go and they start stripping Edwin, and you see they tie him up tight as well, and you see one of them slip a potion to him so that he stabilizes. They leave the crossbow bolt sticking out of his eyeball. Xyzall.
So just like a regular health potion?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can give yourself that back. You're not conscious.
Okay.
Xyzall.
Hi, that's me. Hi.
Yeah. So you finish talking to the Spidermans, and I will assume that you will go below deck.
I'm hiding. I'm not going below deck, but I'm
You are
hiding.
not aware that this has happened.
Oh, we were below deck talking? Sure.
No, you were above deck. You never. You were
You
on
didn't
the
go
deck.
down.
Yeah. We
Oh, this
established
all
that.
happened down below
Yeah,
deck?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. You have no idea that this is.
Okay, I'm just like, yeah, so, Dill, yeah, I mean, just show the boy.
Yeah,
the
and I would
ropes.
assume at
Yeah.
some point you're going to head down below. Naturally, you would.
Yeah, naturally, of course I
Okay.
would, yeah.
When you do, give me a check, a dexterity save.
A dex?
Yeah.
No perception for anything, listening?
No.
Okay, cool, just a dex.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're so stupid. Why didn't you click the button?
I am quite smart.
Is that a nat 1?
Yeah, but I can't roll nat ones because I'm a halfling. So I
Lucky
can't
boy.
roll it.
Lucky boy, aren't you?
What's a 13 do?
It gets you trapped in a net that falls.
No,
from the
then I'm gonna
ceiling.
do portent, and it's gonna be a 21.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna burn my portent spell.
So you
Burn my portent dice.
hear a net come falling from the ceiling, and you just roll out of the way.
So I use my 19.
You feel your luck has run out, but then you feel your wizard surge, and you're like, no, it hasn't, and you roll out of the way, and then you hear whip of crossbows. What is your AC, sir?
16.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I cast.
Dang.
I cast Mage Armor in the beginning of the day. It's part of my ritual.
Okay.
Well, actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my cloak and cast Mountebank and go back up to the deck.
It's not your turn.
It wasn't my turn when I. Oh, okay. All right then. Okay.
We're going by initiative order still.
Oh, that makes sense. Never mind. That makes sense. That was just a reflex then. What I did. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. 28 points of damage as you get pin cushioned.
Wow.
Yeah, you get pin cushioned. And Madame Bovary steps out from behind a barrel and she says, "Hi, little man. Do you remember Pipsqueak and your other friends over there?
Yeah.
You remember Edwin and what was it, darling?
Curtis.
Curtis.
It's Curtis.
Curtis.
Cleetus. Sorry, Cleetus.
Cleetus. See, you I don't know. Edwin I do know. More about that in a moment.
Well, ma'am, you know, they just picked me up along the way. I have no idea what's going on here.
Right. So those boys are at my mercy. Pipsqueak here is at my mercy. I promise you that if you surrender, I will not harm any of you. I will heal you all 100%, and I will not kill you. However, if you and listen to me, little boy, listen to me. If you cast a single spell without my permission, I will cut off your hands and cut out your tongue. Because that's what I do with magic users when they do things I don't like. And that is a promise. That is a promise. One spell. Tongue and hands gone. Believe me, you cannot escape. Do you surrender?
I'm not a little boy, and I use my cloak and I go back on the deck.
Man, you should not have done that. Should not have done that. Okay, you appear on the deck. It is technically
Where's the crew? Okay.
You appear back on the deck, and
Also, I'm going to take my bonus action to hide, and I have advantage to hide.
okay, swoop, you're back on the deck. Oh no, we keep forgetting. What was the spell that you used?
It's Misty Step.
Misty Step.
Yeah,
You have
Misty
to be able to see where you are stepping to.
Oh, I thought I just
you
had to
recall.
know where it was.
No,
you
you
have
have
to
to
see
see it.
Oh, and then I guess all I do is just yell at her that I'm not a little boy then.
Okay, so we're going to backtrack. You're going to surrender. Yes?
I'm not a little boy, though.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Master Wizard.
Yeah, that's right.
Bind him. I have something to take care of. I'll be back shortly. And she walks up the steps. You are bound tightly, and she walks to the docks. Where... What's your name?
Mika Thrashclaw.
So, Mika, you had been wandering this area through the swamps looking for just a way to somewhere else. And you spotted a ship, and it was the only ship worth a crap in the harbor. And you saw a tall, incredibly muscular half-orc woman in a leather bikini with a cape. And she is the master of this vessel, the Classy Sass. And you approached her and you asked her for passage. And
It wasn't for Snoo Snoo.
that's up to you, sir. That's up to you, sir. You might strike a deal with that. But, she said, well, what can you pay? And you don't have, you've been doing odd jobs on the lam. You don't really. She said, maybe we can work something out. So she is approaching you now. And she says, Mika, was it? Mika?
Yes, Mika.
Situation has developed. My vessel was stolen by pirates recently. My entire crew thrown overboard and left for dead. How do you feel about pirates?
I'm from the forest. I've never even seen a pirate.
Yes. How do you feel about men who take things from others and try to murder them?
I do like to smash, but
The innocent?
ooh, that's questionable.
See, I thought so too. So when these men took my ship, I became very angry. Okay? So I'm going to take these men, who I've captured. I've regained my ship. I'm going to take these men, and I'm going to give them to someone else, to dispense justice, what you might say. So, in exchange for your passage, all I would ask is that you watch over them, empty their latrine, feed them a meal a day, until we get to where we're going. And that will cover your passage.
Okay.
Does that work for you?
I think I can do that.
However, there is a magic user among them. So careful of that one. Also, don't believe anything that they say. Don't believe anything that they say. My entire crew can vouch for the fact that they stole this vessel from me. And at this point, you hear, yeah, it's true. And this red-haired woman walks up. And she says, Lassie, I've not seen you. What has it been, 6 months? And Lassie says, yes, it has. Yeah, I noticed your ship come into harbor last night, and you weren't on it. Interesting. And Madame Bovary says, that is interesting, isn't it? So you see, sir, she vouches for me. That is my ship. It was stolen from me. They did attempt murder on me and my entire crew. So I would like it if you would watch them. I'm short-handed, you see. I only have so much crew, and they have so much to do. So I need a babysitter.
I shall watch these pirates.
Thank you. I would appreciate that. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Thank you for passage.
And we'll stop there. Until next time.